Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. It is check-in day with my coach, ready for another YouTube video for you guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss any of my videos. This week we are 14 weeks away. Last week I think I jinxed myself. This past week has brought me nothing but low energy days. I actually took an additional rest day, so I lifted 4 days instead of 5 days. Still hit my macros, still did my cardio. That was not an issue. It was just everything felt heavy. Any little inconvenience made me very emotional. You know, when you're in prep, you tend to drop things. I don't know why, but you do. So I was dropping everything, which is inconvenient, which is making me emotional, and it was so heavy to pick it up. For me prepping, I think the hardest thing is these low energy days, because I just get such bad brain fog, and I just feel like, how do people function like this? I can withstand the hunger, I can withstand the cravings, but that brain fog and just like feeling like the world is against you, it's the worst feeling, and I'm still 14 weeks away. My last refeed was close to 3 weeks ago. So I'm hoping that this week I either get a diet break or some high carb days to help your girl out, because I'm still 14 weeks out and I am feeling every little bit of this cut. I wanted to take you guys on a full day of eating, especially if today ends up being a high carb day, then I'd like to show that to you guys. We'll see what my coach has to say. My check-in pictures were looking like I leaned down. My bikini, my posing suit, I actually had to tighten the strings, so I know things are happening. After my low energy day, I did wake up and I had lost 1.2 pounds overnight. So I definitely felt it coming. I knew it was coming because, wow, I felt every last bit of that weight being taken off my body. All right, good morning all. Today is Wednesday, so I checked in with my coach yesterday, and I was originally going to film yesterday, but I just felt like things were a little unorganized, a little bit hectic. It was not a good day for filming. After last week, after having all of those crazy low energy days, my coach did give me back-to-back refeeds. Now, like I said before, this time I actually feel comfortable calling it a refeed because it's actually 2 days, and that's really what's going to help spike up your leptin levels and really help adjust those hormones. The bad thing about refeeds, when I'm back down to lower carbs, I am so hungry. Like, my hunger cues are just like, where is the food? Like, where did it go? But I got 2 back-to-back refeeds. My carbs went up. They are at 255, 45 grams of fat, and 120 to 25 grams of protein. So that's what I'm going to be recording for you guys. So we're gonna do waffles first. All right, so obviously after the first meal, it's not going to make me feel any different / energized just yet, but I've just been telling myself you're not going to be getting that energy later in the day anyways, so you might as well just go ahead and lift. So today I think I'm going to do a push day, so I'm gonna write that down in my little notebook here. So something that's a little different that I forgot to mention in my last video, my friend Abby, who is studying to be a physical therapist, she is the one who is doing my training right now, and I can link her information down below. But she is doing a fantastic job of helping me progressively overload each week and really keeping an eyeball on my training for me. So I've been writing down every single one of my lifts. I've been writing down the weights, how many reps I've done, and pretty much giving her some biofeedback. Like, did it feel like I was going to failure? Did it feel like I had 2 more left in me? How was my energy that day? But she does a fantastic job. So I will be doing a push day that she wrote for me. Push is more so an upper body, shoulder focused workout. Also, let's see. So I told you how my energy has been just not there lately. So I actually stopped at the vitamin shop, and PE Science is my favorite brand. They don't carry PE Science at GNC, which is pretty much like all I had in Indiana. We didn't have very many vitamin shops near me. I can't even think of a single one. So anytime I wanted PE Science, I would have to order it online, and then they take forever to ship from like their warehouse. So I actually kind of got away from PE Science for a little bit, and I just go to GNC so I can get like my protein powder now. But since there's a vitamin shop and a GNC, I get the best of both worlds. So I did not get any PE Science pre-workout. I just got this high volume. It gives you a pretty nasty pump. And this blue frost flavor is the best stuff ever. This is my first time trying Alani Nu. I know. Which is crazy because I've lifted at the Katie Earn gym so many times, and like they live in Indiana, but I just haven't ever tried their products. So I got this Breezeberry flavor to mix with my Blue Frost, and this combination together, guys, is so amazing. I am definitely a fan of this pre-workout. So far, it hasn't made me feel like too jittery or like made my stomach upset. I'm sensitive, clearly. Sometimes Ghost pre-workout would do that, but Nick likes Ghost pre-workout. The taste of it just like a tiny bit more, but he said this is definitely like a very good contender if we can't find the Ghost pre-workout, which last time we went to GNC, they were completely out of pre-workout. So that's why I've been out of pre-workout for like the whole month that I've been here. So maybe that's why my energy is so low. I haven't had pre-workout. No, it's definitely prep. So I'm just gonna mix these up. We're gonna sip on it on the way there. I got a new water jug. Yeah, it's not that fancy hydro jug thing, but it keeps it nice and cool. It's about almost the same size as like my last thing. It's just more wide and it has a nice handle. It keeps things really cool too, so. Got that at the grocery store for like $10. I was like, all right, let's do this. So I'm gonna mix those up. Let's go do our push day and get this day started. Once we leave there, I'll come back and probably have my post-workout meal. And then I'm ready to go downtown and get my hair consulted with and go get some Dole Whip. Yeah. just got back from the gym. I went ahead and filmed that push day for you guys. So now I'm just going to have my post-workout meal really quick. I do have to go into town so I can get my hair consultation. Woo! So just gonna make it really quick, but this is one of my favorite meals. So all I'm doing is I'm taking some white bread and I'm going to toast it in the oven. And I also have one of these hash brown patties. I don't know if you can even see it. Put that in the oven as well, get that nice and crisp. Going to put some peanut butter on top, and then I'm going to do some egg beaters. So egg whites for some reason upsets my stomach, and eggs are kind of higher in the fat macronutrient. So this is the same thing as egg whites, it's just a little bit thicker. And I don't know why, but this does not upset my stomach nearly as much. So this is what I'm gonna use. So our oven takes forever to heat up. I would put this stuff in the toaster, except for the fact that we still don't have a toaster yet. So, also I found white bread tastes a lot better toasted slowly in the oven. So I can't explain it, but try it out sometime. Just gonna pop that in real quick. And then I went ahead and sprayed my pan already, so let's see, I'll probably do about 200 grams of this. Let's see, I already tracked out my day the night before because I was so excited about getting a refeed. Yeah, 200 grams of egg beaters, 1 hash brown, 2 slices of white bread, and 15 grams of peanut butter. So, yeah. Put these back in the freezer. So, pro tip, keep your bread in the fridge or the freezer when you're in Hawaii because things mold a lot faster. So, in there. My food scale ready. If you're a pro, you can weigh it out like that instead of pouring it in a separate glass, but not to toot my own horn or anything. Put some pepper up in here. Get these egg beaters nice and yummy. And then, of course, some salt. Some flavor up in here. Alright. Got some Dole Whip here. I'm very excited. And then Kiki. I'm so ready for this. It's times like this that I wish that Nick never had to work so he could finish my Dole Whip for me. Because now I'm just kind of watching it melt. Because I want to save the rest of my macros for stir fry. I feel wasteful, but at the same time, like, this is really hitting the spot. Alright, so just kind of hung out at the beach for like an hour, laid out, took a dunk in the ocean. Now I'm going to drive back home and either take a nap or do some editing and play with my cat because I miss her and I know she misses me too. So probably do a combination of all 3 of those things, and then I'll have my dinner and a snack. So excited. You know I'm gonna have oatmeal for my snack because that's my favorite. Alright, so I know I was going to save my oatmeal for later, but I'm kind of hungry right now. So just going to do 60 grams of some oats, 25 grams of some PB2, and then 2 tablespoons, which is equivalent to 30 grams of some sugar-free maple syrup as a snack. So.
last meal of the day is going to be a stir fry. Luckily, a lot of this stuff is already prepared, but I'll just show you what's all going to be in it. So, got my vegan chicken strips. Some of it is already cooked up from leftovers. Going to put 60 grams of peas. Going to steam some broccoli. And then got some white rice. Yes. Just going to put a little bit of sesame oil in there for some flavor. Some soy sauce. And then spices. So, these all out here for you. These are the spices I like to use for the perfect stir fry. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 of my back-to-back refeed. So still 255 carbs, 45 fat, and 125 grams of protein today. Overnight, I spiked up only 2 ounces. So that's good news. I don't exactly know how my day is going to be organized today. I'm meeting a friend for coffee at 8:30. So I'll probably eat something beforehand, meet her for some coffee, and then I don't know if we're going to the beach afterwards. So my meals might be a little bit more scattered more towards the afternoon because I'm going to try and save some meals for before and after my workout, of course, because we really want to shovel all of those carbohydrates into my muscles and get me feeling better in the gym during my workouts. So let's just start with breakfast. I am really wanting something cinnamony / with bananas. I did buy bananas because I kind of predicted that I would have some higher macros this week. So I'm thinking either waffles or pancakes once again because, you know, those are my favorite. So let's get to it. I had a large cold brew coffee. I put 1 stevia in it and a splash of almond milk, so I can picture that here. But now I'm hungry, like starving. So I don't know if I can wait to like cook my hash brown and toast my bread. So I think I might just do some oatmeal right now just to hold me over. So that'll be in the next clip. Ate that oatmeal. I took just about like a 1-hour nap and now I'm up and ready to hit the gym. So I'm going to make a pre-workout meal. This is going to be the egg beaters, some toast, and the hash brown that I did yesterday. This time I'm going to try and put it in the air fryer just to see if it'll go a little bit faster. So I'm going to try that out and I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Pre-workout meal, 1 hash brown,
some white bread that I toasted in the air fryer with 15 grams of peanut butter, and then 230 grams of egg beaters. I just went ahead and finished off the carton because it was getting kind of low. So, everyone always talks about maintaining muscle in a deficit, and specifically trying to essentially not go down on the weights as you get deeper and deeper into prep. But let me address the elephant in the room. Y'all must be lying, because when I was feeling that low energy, everything was so damn heavy. I have been logging all of my weights in my little booklet, and yes, I was able to maintain the majority of it, but I was already starting to see how some of my lifts are starting to decline. So all of you people who are saying, oh, I maintained my strength during prep, like, you are either lying, not logging it, or some magical unicorn, because I cannot handle it. And that is the tea. All right, all finished with that. I feel energized. I feel ready. Still gonna mix up some pre-workout and a little bit of some high volume because it tastes delicious and your girl loves going after a nasty pump. So just going to do a leg day. I believe it's going to be a glute and hamstring focused workout. I am not going to be filming this one. I'll save that workout for another YouTube video for you guys, since I already did my push day and have that recorded for this video. So after that, I'll probably come back and make a stir fry. That's one of my favorite foods, especially with real white rice and not cauliflower rice. So good. And then I know I want to have like a big bowl of fruit for my macro cap. So that's why you haven't seen any like fruits and vegetables yet, because I want to save that as almost like my dessert. So see you guys in a bit. All right, just got back from the gym. Say hi, lady. And I'm going to make some stir fry for dinner tonight. So I will show you guys that, and my macro cap for the night will just be a lot of fruit. My 2-day refeed. Sadly, I have to go back to reality tomorrow, so going back down to 165 grams of carbs instead of my 255. We're still keeping steady at 45 grams of fat and then 135 grams of protein. I've been editing this video and I actually discovered I made a mistake. So remember how I said I used the whole carton of that egg whites, because might as well. I only calculated in 200 grams of egg whites, and I actually had 230. So I actually went over my macros by 4 grams of protein. So if anything, not a big deal. It's just gonna help me preserve my muscle. So, but I hope you enjoyed today's video, and can't wait to talk to you guys next time. And I'll be 13 weeks out that time. So that's also the week that I start work. So yeah, change is coming. Here we go. Ready or not.